Hi there everybody, Jamie Edwards here, hunting with Dad. We are in our second Bonehill Creek gear shootout. And this time we're doing vacuum sealers. So we put the Food Saver FM5200 up against Cabela's commercial grade 15-inch. I have quick reviews of each of them on my channel, so check those out if you haven't already. Beyond that, we'll get right into it here. They're very comparable, but we'll just go down the list here. Build quality, they both are built very well. The Food Saver is a little bit lighter, a little more plastic. The Cabela's is more stainless steel, feels a little heavier that way. Sorry, I have to plug in the camera. Apologize. It's gonna go dead here, so hopefully we can get through it. Okay, comfort and fit. That's my next one here. So I registered them both as an 8 because they both seem to do pretty good. They have their pros and cons as far as how they feel. I like the feel of the stainless steel one. The Cabela's one, it feels a little heavier, a little more heavy duty. The Food Saver one is a little more plasticky, but I do like the way that it seals. Functionality and layout, I gave them both 7s. So the Food Saver, if you watched my video, this automatically going back to dry every time, I absolutely hate. I would give this a 0. This is something that should not change constantly. Wherever you set it, it should stay there. The Cabela's side, it actually has a button for dry or moist, so it does very good there. Functionality on the Cabela's one, if you make your bags too small, it won't seal enough, and that's where I don't like this one. The Food Saver tends to do the best it possibly can. Sometimes it doesn't get all the air out and it'll seal it anyways, so that can be good or bad also. So they both have their spots. Weight and mobility, that's the next one. Food Saver I gave an 8, and the Cabela's one I gave a 7. As you can see here, Food Saver, I don't have a scale here, but it probably weighs like 3 or 4 pounds. Fairly light, fairly compact. The Cabela's one, yeah, is probably closer to 8 pounds, and it takes up a lot more room. So the weight and mobility, I guess, definitely goes to the Food Saver. If you have the room, I like the Cabela's one. Storage and capacity, that kind of all ties in together. If you're putting them away, the Food Saver is much easier to work with than the Cabela's one. It's just a lighter unit. Ease of use, I give them both 7s. Like I said, they both have some issues on the way they seal or the buttons of them. Sorry about that. Here I am back. Guess my battery went dead. So ease of use, I gave both 7s. I think that's where we're at. Weather resistance, I give them both 0s because I'm pretty sure if I leave them outside, neither one of them are going to work. Safety features, I guess there isn't really much. I just gave them 1s. The only safety feature really is they kick out if they don't seal enough. Value for the price. So the Food Saver retails off of Amazon for about $200. I gave it a score of 8. The Cabela's commercial sells the Cabela's for $400, so it's twice the money. I gave that a value of a 7. I think $400 for this unit is rather high priced. If it would have been $250 or $300, I'd have probably given it a better score. Food Saver you can buy pretty much anywhere. They will both take the same bags. They'll both do very well in the same bag. So that is a good feature. So overall performance in the field, I'm giving them both 8s. They both do a pretty good job as long as you run them the way they are supposed to be. So total score, we have Food Saver 5200 at a 63, and the Cabela's 15-inch commercial at a 60. They are very closely matched. If you have the space, I like the Cabela's one a little better. It's a little more robust. If you're doing just a handful of stuff once a month or a few times a year, the Food Saver, cost-wise, hands down, is a better unit. It stores away nice. Like I said, you can pick them up pretty much anywhere, Walmart, whatever. Cabela's is only sold through Cabela's. So they're very closely matched, but the winner of this Bonehill Creek Gear Shootout, I got to give to the Food Saver, basically because of size and weight. Thanks for tuning in. Jamie Edwards, Hunting with Dad.